Very warm welcome to the Trading Mentor. Hope you're well today on this sunny morning, 30th of March, dedicated to your success. This is the market update for the 30th of March. Just a quick disclaimer before we go into the markets and see what's going on. Some great positions this morning. Markets are quiet, of course. We're coming up to the Easter bank holiday, so I don't think much is going to go on, but nonetheless, we'll open the positions anyway. So this is the disclaimer for the Trading Mentor, just to let you know that you must do your own research and make your own investment decisions. We do not offer any investment advice, and all the information we offer is for educational purposes only. Any questions, come back to me. And so we go live into the markets. We went short copper a few days ago. We had to wait a while for it to start moving, but nonetheless, by now you should know the rules. Anything below the black line is a sell. Anything below the black line and the blue line is a continuation. So this is highly likely to trend lower for the time being. Notice the blue line below the black line as well. This is crucial because it indicates that there's highly likely, probably, going to be a sell at some stage. One of the things, there's a few other positions we got live as well. I'll go over those as well and explain why. I don't like the grids, so let's get rid of the grids. So we went short copper somewhere about here, where this arrow is, if you can see that, and we're up slightly. I want to talk about today pivots. This is something that is discussed in my 10-day video course. Hopefully you've done that. If you've done that, you'll understand what this means. If you haven't, why not? So at the top, we've got R1, R2, R3, resistance. So these are sell areas. So we'll be looking to sell at these areas here. And there's a very good example of one this morning, which I'll go over with you. Now, we're not always looking for the perfect setup, are we? In a perfect world, we'd like it to go to R2 and then it would go down to S2. So S2, S1, S3, which is way down yonder, even S4, it's a buy zone. But remember, everything that you do, that we do, has to be with the trend. If it's not with the trend, then don't trade it. So we're short copper, making profits, very nice. Let me go over another one. Let's see how this is going on. Oh, yes, so this is a good example of a swing. On the left, you've got a 4-hour chart. I'm still on copper for the moment, so let me change over to the Aussie Canadian, which is what this is. Now, this is very good as a swing. It's not in a trend as far as we're concerned. The trend happened a week or two ago. You can see where it went down, both blue line and black line. That is a trend. This is a swing. So we're getting in early. We're getting in with a very tight stop. So the risk to reward on these moves are enormous. So let me go over this trade. So as we said, the pivots, the R1, the R2, the R3 are all sell zones in a downtrend. S1, S2, S3 are buy zones in an uptrend. Fairly straightforward. You've got a central pivot here as well, which is the middle ground. We don't tend to use that unless there's clear evidence. So we're in profit, albeit slightly, but our risk to reward, I got in at 96.30. It's up 21 pips so far, but my stop was 96.45, the previous high. So it's what was that? 14 pips or so. But my reward is way down here. So my risk to reward is at least twice We don't count pips, we count percentage returns. So I should get about 4 or 5% return on this trade alone. Let me just have a quick flick at oil. Okay, this is interesting. It was a bit of a wild horse yesterday. I don't know if you saw oil yesterday. Let me go to the 4-hour chart. This is the 4-hour chart, just about to come up now. Need to get a bit closer, don't we, to see what's going on here. It's better, much better. So this could be seen as a swing high, but it also could be seen as a swing low. Notice how the price has gone above the 50-day moving average, which is the black line. This indicates possible strength in the price. So if it comes down to $60 pretty much, there's highly likely probably going to be a move back up again to 63.20. Which would be very nice. At the moment, it's in no man's land, isn't it? You can see that the stochastic on the 30-minute is not oversold, unlike this move here yesterday, which was very nice. So in the swings, we're looking for buys and sells at areas on the pivots. In addition to that, we're looking for the stochastic on the 30-minute to be oversold in an uptrend or overbought in a downtrend. At the moment, oil is not making its mind up. Now, I've drawn a line here and a regression trend channel. If you've done my course again, then we deal with that in lesson 3, regression trend channels and how to draw them properly. So we can see that the price for the last few days has been going up. So we can presume that it's going to continue. There's no reason to suggest it's not until the price actually breaks that trend, if you like. This is an interesting chart. Let me show you the Euro-Yen. We can see that the price has now moved above the black line on your left, which is the 4-hour. It indicates that there's some strength here, but we're not completely convinced, to say the least. Remember what we said. Whenever the blue line is below the black line, that indicates a potential possible downtrend continuation. A trend trade is whenever the price moves below both lines, but the fact that it's got some strength behind it at the moment could mean it's going to change trends anytime now, but we don't know that. So what we have here on the 30-minute chart is a double top. We had in the last few hours, in the last hour or so, we've had an overbought condition on the 30-minute chart. So we've gone short this. We have a stop of 129.50, nice round figure, and we opened at 129.32. So some 18 pips. So I'm not worried if we get stopped out, it's fine. And our target is very nice at S1. We might move that down to S2, but for the moment there'll be a double bottom kind of thing here on the S1. So, and the risk to reward is enormous. So sterling showing some weakness, could move into a complete downtrend in the next few hours. Not quite there yet, but we've gone short. Notice here again the same pattern. Overbought in a downtrend. The downtrend can be seen by the blue below the red, and the price has got up to the 50-day moving average. Very, very important. And then bounced off it, didn't like it, and now it's coming down. We have a kind of head and shoulders here on the pattern as well. There's the head and the shoulders. There's almost, it's never perfect, but a very weak pattern here. So we could see a big move here. I haven't indicated a target yet, but I'm probably going to go down to S2, which is about 137. Yeah, just about 137, which is not a lot, but again, my risk reward is pretty good. As I said, not much going on today. I've just got my eye on oil to see if it collapses down to this pivot here, which is the central pivot. 61 is the number. If it comes down to 61 and doesn't like it, it could rebound quite quickly. Look out for that, guys. It's been a pleasure to be here this morning. It's a beautiful day here in the UK. I hope it's lovely where you are. Have a brilliant day, and I'll update you next time.